What's up guys, Chasing Lanely here with episode number 93 of Welcome to Wroxham, and today is the season finale of our League One campaign, and it looks like promotion is in the bag, but there's still a title to be won, so something to play for, no doubt. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, leave the comments down below. Let's predict right now, are we going to win the title or are we going to bottle it? Let me know. And before we get any further, roll the intro. So let us, as always, start with the What You've Missed section. Keep it on the right of the screen. I'm well aware my face is in front of the list of names and probably scores. So we played Crewe, we beat them 3-0, goals from Jamari Clark, Daniel Menga and Fabio. We then played Rotherham and beat them 1-0 with a goal from Daniel Ramirez. We beat Bolton 2-0 with a brace of penalties from Daniel Ramirez before drawing 2-2 with Fleetwood, a goal from Ramirez, a goal from Ben Dodd. And then we beat Hull 2-0 in our final home game of the season with goals from Lamoso and Ramirez, which brings us to today's game against Plymouth Argyle, who sit 18th in the table. Talking of the table, we're currently top of it. Rotherham are in second with the same number of points but a minus 16 goal difference, so for them to win the title we either need to lose and they need to win and or draw, I suppose. But we can secure the title with a win for sure. However, Rotherham are playing Swansea, who sit in third. Now, if Swansea beat Rotherham by 2 goals, so they won 2-0, they would take second place in the table. If they win by 19 goals, they would leapfrog us as long as we lost. So, a lot to play for today. A lot to play for. This could go almost any way. I think we're largely secure, because if Rotherham win, we would then get promoted regardless, and if Swansea were to win at 19-0, we'd still finish second. So promotion is pretty much in the bag, or is in the bag, but it's the championship we're playing for today, so let's go meet the team. And the team sheet, honestly, should not be a huge surprise to you. Randy Straker starts in goal, potentially for the last time, because I think if we go up, we're going to need a new goalkeeper. Galeno starts at right back, Sands and Marcato at the back, Mariah at left back, Vieira, Green, Vega, Lamoso and Ramirez in the midfield, Jamari Clark up top by himself, with Setin, McCafferty, Fabio, Menga, Bazare, Springett and Gamar on the bench. A little bit of a side note here as well, actually, just because we are going to have to do some transfers next episode. Most of our midfield is on loan, and that's going to be an issue because most of what backs them up isn't good enough for the championship. So I'm going to have to do some work there. I'm also very aware our best left back is on loan, our second best striker is on loan. We've got Ben Dodd and Ross Inglis not even making the bench because of loan limits, and they would make this team were they able to all play. It's a bit of a mess I've got to solve this summer, but without any further ado, let's kick this one off, get to the dressing room and see if we can get a good result today. Right, before we go into the dressing room, actually, I've just looked at the team sheet. There are some players we know here today to cause us problems. Akinora Mayo was with us at Swindon. Elliot Embleton was with us at Sunderland back in the day. I think Luke Chambers was with us at some stage as well. George McEachran, I believe, has been with us in the past too. And so has Harvey Blair, I believe. So, yeah, bit of a thing there. But let's go into the dressing room and see what we can do here. Media have given us a lot of credit lately, put on a worthy display. Everyone seems motivated, which is fine. I don't want to pressure them with let's win the title, but we're going to tell everyone to make a difference, make me proud, and hopefully all shall be good. So let's look at the match preview, see what we're going to get from the commentary team. I'm sure it's going to be something great. Huge significance apparently this game at home park because of us. Well worth noting, Wroxham have not lost to Plymouth in the last 3 games, and Plymouth have made one change. Iqbal has completed 85% of his passes for Plymouth this season. Might be worth us taking a look at in the summer. We've brought in Ryan Green and Ivan Vega into the starting 11 after they were rested last time out. Jamari Clark has many goals, is the last piece of news as we get ready to kick off. Teams are all warmed up. Let's see what we can do, shall we? But Galeno, sorry, I was doing something in the background and the thing wasn't updating. Galeno plays the ball forward. Oramayo picks it up. Lamoso picks up the ball and has a pop and puts it wide. Not our best moment, it's got to be said, but we do at least look lively here in the opening stages, which is great. Reynolds now with a throw in to Sibley. Sibley to Reynolds. Reynolds back to Odomayo. Odomayo with a big ball forward. I'd love to get Akin Odomayo back if I can, if he's good enough for this team. Iqbal to Gardner Hickman into the box. Smith with a shot, and Sam Smith, definitely not the singer, puts the ball away. And suddenly our title hopes are looking slightly rocky, because as yet I've not seen any goals go in at Rotherham and Swansea, and that means that there is a draw happening, because that's how that works. And a draw would be good enough for Rotherham. It wouldn't be good enough for Swansea. You've got to think they'll keep fighting. But in fact, let's put the league table up here on the left-hand side so I can keep a proper look on what's going on there. We can see Rotherham on top as Rooney gets the throw in for Plymouth to Smith to Iqbal. Iqbal taking his time, finds Rooney. I'm going to encourage the boys whilst Rooney's doing his thing, just in case we get a second goal scored against us. Straker luckily collects that because Sam Smith was on it. And we need to get ourselves regrouped. Marcato now on the ball. Can we hit them on the break? Marai gets his pocket picked by Smith, and Iqbal picks it up to Gardner Hickman. Luckily, Sands there to cut it out. Marcato to Marai to Green. Back to Marcato. Marai, Green over the top looking for Daniel Ramirez. Daniel Ramirez looking to secure his place as the top scorer in League 2 this season. Is on level terms with the current top scorer Louis Barry, as Lamoso plays it through to Vega, and Ramirez has a pop and puts it wide. And we are looking at least slightly tasty despite being behind. We just need to get things to come together. We've had two really good shots and neither has been on target, but they've definitely had the required passion. As Galeno picks up the ball now on the near side to Green, back to Galeno, down the line looking for Lamoso, usually plays on the left, playing out on the right today. Galeno to Green, Green into the box, Odomayo with a tackle, and we've tried to get a penalty, not won it. And Gardner Hickman now looking to hit us on the break. A good ball over the top here could cause some problems as Rooney finds Iqbal down the line. We've got to get back and cover this. It's covered by Sands. It's the last defender. Lamoso out to Ramirez now. Can we rebuild? Vega on a run. Can he find someone? Finds Clark. Jamari Clark is through, and Jamari Clark gets his 12th goal of the season. And we are looking at least like we can hold on by matching scores with, or matching results with Rotherham to the league title as we speak. I'm having a little look at the scores. I'm not seeing anything that indicates that Rotherham have scored. I'll have a little look in a second once the league table updates. But I think that will at least keep us top for now. I don't think Rotherham have got a goal while that's something going on. We are still top. Hopefully we'll stay there as Galeno now to Sands from the free kick. Vieira back to Sands to Galeno, looking for some space. Green over the top for Lamoso. Can Lamoso get a crossover here? Turns, plays it back to Green, into the box for Vega. Ivan Vega off the post. And Watts clears it. Waiting to win this back now. Galeno to Mercato, and that's the end of the highlight. We are starting to come alive a little bit, which is nice, as Mercato finds Marai. I'm going to yell more encouragement. Vieira forward to Marai. Marai for Vega. Vega, can he find someone? Sets up Marai. Is Marai going to have a pop? No, finds Jamari Clark. Ramirez is there, hounded out by some defenders. Vieira had some space, finds Marai. Into the box again, looking for Vega. Will we win this in the air? We don't. Smith heads it on. Mercato to Marai. We are keeping up the pressure, but apparently not enough pressure to keep the highlight going. And half time is very quickly coming up upon us. And Mercato, Galeno and Lamoso are currently on the chopping block. They need to get their act together, really, and keep things going. I think that we need to tell them the scoring doesn't reflect the number of chances. That's what I'm trying to say. Let's do some individual shouts, just because there are a couple of players I'm not terribly happy with, and that's Galeno and Lamoso. We're going to tell them to step up and show everyone what they can do. And everyone else, we're just going to do a nice make a difference for us, because that's going to be something we need to do, and hopefully something will happen. We'll get a second goal. That will be nice. Secure promotion in style, and the championship in style. That will be what we want to do today. Throw in now with Galeno, who really does need to get his act together. Vieira to Green, to Lamoso. Lamoso, ball forward for Galeno. Galeno, as I said, needs to create something here. Finds Jamari Clark, who gets tackled by Embleton. Gardner Hickman now on the ball over the top, no one there to win it. Chambers will pick it up. Galeno makes a great tackle, and Green picks that one up. Is that the start of Galeno coming alive in this game? Straker to Sands. Sands to Galeno. Galeno back to Sands to Green. Green turns his man, or turns himself, I should say. Tries to find Jamari Clark, doesn't. Reynolds to Odomayo to cut it out with a big long ball forward. Mercato wins it in the air. Vega does nothing with his first touch to help us as Iqbal picks it up and absolutely hammers it home. And that is going to be time for some substitutions because that was absolutely disastrous for us. Need to send in some replacements, get some fresh ideas out there on the field, I think, and hopefully we can turn this around because Iqbal's just done us there. I mean, Mercato couldn't get across. Vega couldn't do anything with the tackle. It was just all a bit of a shambles. Throw in now with Rooney for Plymouth. We've sent on the subs. Fabio on at right back. We've sent McCafferty on at centre half. We've sent Gamara on the right wing as he picks up the ball. Vega to Clark. Finds Ramirez. We should be more threatening now because Gamara loves to create chances. And Daniel Ramirez puts it into the box. Clark with a header. Doesn't quite get there. Watts clear. Ramirez will pick this up. Into the box, Odomayo clearing it. He should have had a pop there. Ramirez's law of averages, 26 goals this season, 29 goals if I think this season. Should have scored that one. Clark finds Ramirez, he's well offside. He puts it away, but there's no way that's going to get rewarded. 30th goal of the season denied for Daniel Ramirez, who probably shouldn't have moved anywhere near as early as he moved very early there as well. Very, very early. He was expecting a ball through from Vega, I think. The ball didn't come, and that has not helped us out at all because the time is ticking away. Rotherham are currently winning. We need 2 goals to be able to secure the championship. Promotion, of course, still good, but it would have been nice to get the championship on the way up. So it's not to be, it looks like. Oh, it might be to be because Swansea have just got a late winner against Rotherham. We have won the title. That was last gasp. We did nothing to help ourselves there. We've got very lucky because Rotherham lost to Swansea. Rotherham will still go up automatically. Swansea winning 2-1. And, of course, Plymouth beating us 2-1, which means that Swansea, I believe, haven't overcome the goal difference to finish in second. We've got the trophy. Big fireworks about to go off. And I think this is our first league win in a while, actually. But there we go. We have won the league. We've secured the fireworks. The confetti's falling from places I've no idea. It all looks very nice. Referees applauding us. I'm guessing these are board members hanging out on the left-hand side. Who knows? Either way, we have got a trophy. We're going on a parade. Randy Straker, in possibly his last game as a Wroxham player, takes the parade lap with the trophy. The captain of the side. We have done quite a good job this season. And confirmation, we are champions. Rotherham win automatic promotion by 1 goal. Swansea are going to be gutted and looking to force their way up. We're going to tell the boys we're nice to win, but it wasn't to be. In fact, John, let's say tell everyone congratulations, results, everyone else mean we're champions. Let's not worry about that. The season is over for us. The season is over. We are in the championship next season as the champions of League One, and I have to figure out how I'm going to rebuild this midfield before the next episode because that's going to be the transfer window. Transfer window is going to be see what budget we get, rebuild the midfield, and I guess we're going to get the answer to one of those questions very, very shortly. So the budgets are in. I've got some transfer business to deal with. A budget of $59,000 a week and 2.68 million for the campaign for next season. I'm trying to have a little look at the table in the championship just to see how that shakes out because, you know, there is a way to look at that. Let's have a look at the team detail. That's what we're looking for. And I'm looking for the financial stats. So salary per annum, we lowest was 6.59 million and a 2 million spend. Net spend would put us top 5 in terms of that. Let's see how that shakes up compared to where we are right now, because that's going to be the biggest question. We are considerably lower spending than 6 million a year on wages. We are going to have by distance the lowest wage in the championship next season. This could be an interesting one, couldn't it? We'll try and make it work. Anyway, positives to be taken. We have won the league. We've won League One. We have got promotion to the Championship. We've got a decent-ish squad behind us. Some transfer business still needs to be done, and hopefully we'll be able to rebuild that midfield for next season. And hopefully we'll have a nice adventure and stay up and eventually start being given more money to spend. That'd be nice. Plus we're going to need a new stadium, which I will let you know when that happens. Anyway guys, in the meantime, thanks for watching. I have as always been Chasing Lamely. Do like, subscribe, ring the bell. I feel like if anything has earned a like, it's promotion to the Championship. We were in the Thurlow Nunn Premier Division when we started. We're ridiculously far up the leagues now from where we started, and I think we've done well. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. I shall see you all very soon. I have as always been Chasing Lamely. Join me for the transfer special on Friday, and we can start next season next week. Until next time, have a good one.